Coming to you from the heart of the Motherlode, this is EDC's Week in Review, your November 7th edition. Thank you for tuning in. This weekend kicks off with sunny and warm conditions, highs climbing to 77 degrees by Sunday and Monday. A mild dry spell continues into Tuesday, but cooler air rolls in midweek with increasing clouds, and rain chances pick up Thursday and Friday around 60%, dropping highs into the low 60s. Now, onto our top stories. Footage surfaces of Tahoe mayor's arrest. Newly released body and surveillance footage has shed light on the late-night incident that led to South Lake Tahoe Mayor Pro Tem Cody Bass's arrest in State Line, Nevada. The video shows Bass returning to the Ale Works taproom after an earlier dispute, threateningly approaching a doorman and raising his arm before the employee kicked him in apparent self-defense. Deputies reviewed the footage on scene and determined Bass was the aggressor, leading to his arrest for assault and trespassing. Prosecutors later dropped the assault count, filing misdemeanor charges of trespassing and harassment instead. Bass denies wrongdoing, saying he was assaulted first, and remains in office while awaiting arraignment on December 22nd. Former EDC manager indicted. A criminal grand jury has indicted former El Dorado Hills CSD general manager Kevin Lowen on 2 felony perjury counts. 1 felony count of participating in a government contract while holding a financial interest, and 3 misdemeanor conflict of interest charges. According to the county DA's office, the indictment follows a 2024 investigation that found Lowen failed to disclose outside income while managing district operations. A warrant has been issued for Lowen's arrest as the case moves to court. 4-year sentence for felon with firearms. Garrett Shockey has been sentenced to 4 years in state prison after pleading guilty to multiple firearm charges, according to the county DA's office. Deputies first encountered Shockey, who had an outstanding warrant during the Mosquito Fire evacuations, pulling over a Toyota 4Runner missing its hood and plates. Inside, they found 4 unserialized ghost guns, methamphetamine, and drug paraphernalia. The discovery began when a K-9 unit alerted to narcotics in the vehicle, and a search revealed the weapons hidden under a blanket and a dog on the back seat. Bird flu confirmed at Cameron Park Lake. Tests have confirmed that avian influenza caused recent bird deaths at Cameron Park Lake. The Cameron Park CSD says it is coordinating with county health officials, state wildlife agencies, and Sierra Wildlife Rescue to manage the outbreak. Crews continue daily patrols to remove affected waterfowl, while signs around the lake warn visitors to avoid contact with wildlife and water. Interim GM Morris Johnson says the district is taking all necessary precautions to protect residents, pets, and native species. Officials stress that while human risk is low, vigilance remains essential to contain the virus. November election results. Voters across the county rejected Proposition 50, elected Gary Kinghorn to the El Dorado Hills CSD board, and delivered mixed outcomes on local road tax measures. According to the Elections Department, 52% of registered voters participated. While the statewide proposition on redistricting passed, 57% locally voted no, reflecting regional skepticism toward Democrats' reforms. Kinghorn secured 61% of votes over challenger Wayne Lowry, pledging fiscal responsibility and park improvements. Of 3 road tax measures, only one, Meadowview Acres, passed, approving a $450 annual parcel tax for road maintenance. Town and Country Village sent back for review. Supervisors have sent the Town and Country Village El Dorado project back to the Planning Commission for further study after a lengthy meeting filled with both support and concern. The Bass Lake Road proposal includes hotels, retail space, an event center, and workforce housing, but supervisors question plans for septic use, building height, and unclear zoning for future phases. While some praise the project's possible economic and cultural benefits, others warned it could threaten open space and worsen traffic, and leave local taxpayers picking up the bill. The unanimous vote sends developers back for revisions to ensure the plan aligns with local growth and environmental priorities. And now for some news nuggets. The sheriff's office warns of a scam where callers impersonate deputies demanding phone payments for missed court dates, urging residents to verify legitimacy directly. The Community Action Council is recruiting 2 members to represent low-income residents and advise on housing, nutrition, and support programs, with applications open via 53062162255. The El Dorado Community Foundation's Engage El Dorado is asking residents to take a survey to gather input on housing and transportation in the county. See the show notes for the link. The Rubicon Trail Foundation will honor former Sheriff John DiAgostini and the late Jeff Naluka at its March 14, 2026 Gala for Preserving Trail Access and Safety. The El Dorado Hills CSD approved a nearly $270,000 contract with RJM Design Group to update its park and facility master plan, guiding future recreation development with public input. A $15,000 grant enabled the Garden Valley Fire Protection District to clear brush and create defensible space at Golden Sierra High and Georgetown Elementary, keeping our schools fire safe. The El Dorado County Historical Society hosts Spirits of Christmas Past on December 4th at the B. Bennett Mansion, featuring Victorian holiday tours and storytelling to support preservation. Get tickets now at edchs.org/events. And on to our closing stories. Shingle Springs Tribe Eye's 5,000-seat arena. The Shingle Springs Band of Miwok Indians is evaluating plans for a 5,000-seat indoor arena near Red Hawk Resort and Casino, along with a family golf complex and other resort amenities. Tribal Chairwoman Regina Quellar says the goal is to create an entertainment-focused family destination while protecting the surrounding oak hillsides. County officials and residents have raised concerns about Highway 50 traffic, parking, and emergency response capacity, which are being studied under a Tribal Environmental Impact Report. The Board of Supervisors recently opposed the large-scale projects tied to the request, citing traffic and water concerns, but approved sending a comment letter to federal officials. If approved, the project could become one of the largest entertainment venues in the foothills, affecting tourism and local infrastructure planning. Placerville Council honors veterans and expands energy partnership. At its October 28th meeting, the Placerville City Council recognized local veterans, swore in 2 new city employees, and approved plans to expand energy partnerships. Mayor John Clarisi presented a Veterans Day proclamation and highlighted the city's long tradition of volunteerism. Police Chief Joe Wren welcomed Officer Emmanuel Valdez, a Placerville native, and Code Enforcement Officer Jay Roberts. The council also backed expansion of the Pioneer Community Energy Network to include 5 new jurisdictions, a move expected to lower costs and strengthen regional purchasing power. Other actions included rescheduling November meetings and advancing property maintenance and wastewater staffing proposals. And this has been EDC's Week in Review, your November 7th edition. And as always, if you enjoy our content, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend. And if you want to learn more about these stories, please see the show notes.